Hi, my name is Jessica Hatch. You may know me from Gone to the Snow Dogs Vlogs, or one of the many other YouTube channels that I run. I am also the admin of the YouTube Creators and Video Marketing group on Facebook, which I know many of you may know me from there. I'm coming to you today to tell you about my experience at VidSummit. Last year was my very first VidSummit. I've been wanting to go, and finally last year I just bit the bullet and did it. I live in northern Michigan. I have to fly all the way to California. I live in the middle of nowhere, northern Michigan, and we have to go all the way to Detroit to go to the airport. Long story short, I finally stopped saying no and decided to just say yes and do it. And I could not be more excited that I did it. I have been to many different conventions before. I've been to bigger conventions, I've been to smaller conventions, I've been to VidCon as a creator pass, as an industry pass, and VidSummit is just amazing compared to all of those. And I'm not just saying that. VidSummit for me was really a place as a creator to connect with other creators. Of course there's speakers and things you're going to learn and all these keynotes and all these panels that you can go on, but for me, I think my favorite thing about VidSummit was being there with other creators. It meant so much to be able to be in these rooms and feel like you fit in. Everybody in the room was a creator. Whether it was on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook or wherever, they were all creators. And at any point in time, if you just wanted to turn to the person next to you, not during a panel of course, if you just wanted to turn to the person next to you and be like, hey, I'm blah, 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 this is what I do, what do you do? Everybody seemed so willing to talk about what they do. And I loved that. I loved that everybody was so nice. And I feel like I learned a lot from VidSummit when it came to all the panels and the speakers. But I also learned a lot from the attendees at VidSummit. Another really unique thing about VidSummit is the fact that the creators that are there speaking are also walking around with everybody else. And I didn't feel intimidated to just walk up and talk to them. The very first night there was a big networking session and everybody was just kind of out and about, and the speakers were out there, great big creators were out there, and everybody, no matter what level they were, no matter where they were at in their creator journey, everybody was just talking. And I didn't feel intimidated. I didn't feel like I couldn't walk up to Peter McKinnon or Sean Duras or anybody else. I felt like I could walk up to them and talk to them. And I didn't feel like it was one of those experiences where it was like an awkward situation. They were there and they were willing to talk to you. That's kind of the special, I feel like that's the special part about VidSummit that doesn't get talked about enough. The fact that you really are there with other creators that you can just talk to and learn from and share your ups and downs and your experiences. I mean, as a creator being on this journey, we all go through the same things. And it's so nice to be with a whole bunch of people that get it. VidSummit is a massive event with a massive amount of information. I highly recommend if you do go to VidSummit, you also get the replays so that you can watch everything again when you get home. One of the things I did, because you can't make it to every panel. You're gonna miss certain things. So I made notes, and the ones I really wanted to go to are the ones we went and saw, and then when I got home, I watched the ones that I couldn't go see in person. You learn so much information, you almost feel like it's information overload. At the end of every day, you're exhausted because you've learned so much and you're like, I don't want to forget any of these things that have come into my brain. So the replays definitely help with that. I feel like if VidSummit is something you're considering, one of the things you really need to think about is, where are you in your creator journey? Are you ready to take the next step? Do you want to push yourself further? Do you want to have the ability to do what you do even better? If the answer is yes, then I would highly recommend VidSummit. And if you can't attend in person, do the live streams. I mean, it's not as fun because you're not there with everybody, but you'll still get the information. And I think that's key. I think anybody that really wants to do what they make better, this is the place to be. You learn so much. Last year at VidSummit, we went to a talk about podcasts. I had never really even listened to podcasts before that, but I went and we listened to this podcast speech and learned all these things about how few podcasts there are compared to how many YouTube channels there are. And 3 months later, my friend and I started a podcast. We're now 30 weeks in, 30 episodes into our podcast, and it's doing fairly well. And we started that because of the inspiration we got from VidSummit. I've gone through old videos and redid things based on tips and tricks, small tweaks. One of the biggest things I learned, small tweaks. It's all about small tweaks. You don't have to make massive changes. Small tweaks, see what works. Change something. If it works, then change the next thing a little bit and see what happens. That was a big takeaway I took away from VidSummit. I've been a creator for 10 years. 10 years. I've been doing this a long time. I've seen a lot of changes in the social media world. I feel like for me, VidSummit is really that reminder, and that, because you can always learn new things. Just because I've been doing this for 10 years and I run a group for creators, I don't have all the answers. I don't know how to do everything. Going to VidSummit, I feel like, really validates what I do and helps me to learn how to do what I do better. So if you're a creator and you're looking to take what you do to the next level, I think VidSummit could be a place for you. It really is a place for all creators of all levels and shapes and sizes. As I said, there are people there of all walks, and that's what makes it so great. That you can sit down in the lobby, go to these networking events, and just talk to everybody. I never felt uncomfortable. I never felt intimidated. I could talk to people that had 10 million subscribers, and I didn't feel like I was talking to somebody with 10 million subscribers. I was talking to another creator. I feel like people there don't view you by your numbers. They don't view you by your accomplishments, if you want to call it that. They just view you as a creator. And that, to me, was huge. It was huge. I loved it. I loved just being able to be around creators who create content and want to do better at what they do. If you do make it to VidSummit this year and you see me, definitely come say hi. If you're thinking about doing it, what's stopping you? Stop for a moment and think, what is holding me back? Fear was holding me back. That was why I didn't go the first couple of years. I have to fly. I fly by myself. My husband stays here with our dogs. I have to get on an airplane by myself and stay at a hotel by myself. I could give you 10 million excuses on why I couldn't do it. But last year I finally decided to stop saying no and start saying yes to opportunity. And once you make that change and you really stop saying no to things and start letting those doors open, it can be life-changing. It really can. We have had some amazing experiences because we stopped saying no and started saying yes. You can't let fear run everything you do. If you're afraid that you're going to feel like you're not going to fit in at VidSummit, totally not true. If you come to VidSummit and you feel like you don't fit in, come find me. I will help you. Trust me. I got a good circle of friends. We'll make you feel like you fit in. We tend to do that at events. But yeah, it's something that I feel like as a creator, if you're looking to take your content to the next level, just do it. What's holding you back? Just do it. It's worth it. It's worth the time and the money. Sometimes you just have to do it, even if you only do it once. Do it, get the experience, get the motivation, and do what you do better. Get the help to do what you do better. Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to make this video and tell you that I think you should go to VidSummit because I'm going to be there, so come say hi to me if you go. That's it. I gotta go feed my dogs because it's time for their lunchtime, so see you later, bye.